Have you used all the skincare products in this world and still your skin issues persist? It's like your skin doesn't care. You need to watch this video. Hi, my name is Onia Victoria, and no, I'm not a dermatologist or an esthetician or any skin professional in any way. I am just a skincare and makeup enthusiast, and I'm sharing my little knowledge with you all. You have every right in this world to go ahead to make your own personal research on any information you get from me. Let's get into the video. Now, it's not that your skin doesn't care, but those issues you might be experiencing might be a sign that your gut is fighting for its life. What do I mean by this? Studies have shown that 50% of people that suffer from cystic acne also experience what we call the leaky gut syndrome, which is our topic for today. Yes, the leaky gut syndrome. Our gut is simply all the organs that makes up our digestive system, like our stomach, our esophagus, our large and small intestine. When the lining in our intestine is damaged, the toxins in it seeps into our bloodstream, which triggers an immune response that could show up in our body as acne, psoriasis, eczema, and even bloating, constipation, or diarrhea. The list is endless. You really do need to research on this. So, what could cause this? It's simply two things: an imbalance of the gut bacteria, because there are actually good and bad bacteria in our gut, and when our gut is inflamed. This simply means the solution is to increase the good bacteria and reduce inflammation in our gut. Now, how can we do this? The first and most important thing is managing our stress. We are all humans. We will always be stressed out. One thing or the other will always stress us, especially if you are in this Nigeria. You're automatically stressed. But we should all find healthy ways to manage and control our stress levels because it can affect the gut health. Staying hydrated and controlling the usage of antibiotics will also help make sure that the bacteria in your gut are not damaged. Now, to increase the good bacteria in our body, we can also ingest or take probiotics and prebiotics. Now, probiotics are actually those good bacteria that you can find in your body, and prebiotics are the food that will help nourish or make the probiotics flourish. That's the good bacteria to flourish. Okay, so now, as I said, we can actually ingest pro and prebiotics, and in the form of medicine. There are lots of medicines or supplements that are full of pro and prebiotics, and we can also find them in our food. This is why I say the food you eat actually matters. Now, you don't necessarily need to banish whatever you're taking, but just incorporating more of all these healthy meals will help you in the long way. Basically, most of the foods that are rich in probiotics are fermented foods. Now, meals or foods that you can find in Nigeria that are rich in probiotics are: number one, yogurt. I don't know if it's yogurt or yogurt, however you want to pronounce it. It's actually rich in probiotics. You need to make sure that the yogurt you are buying does not contain processed sugars. Okay, if you see something like aspartame, it's probably not healthy for you. Please, that's why you should always check or buy yogurt that has no sugar in it, that's unsweetened. But I know we don't, even myself, I don't like it. But yeah, another food in Nigeria that is rich in pro why do I like this pre so much, in probiotics, is akamu. Okay. So akamu or ogi, as you whatever you want to call it, is also rich in probiotics. Another one I know of is Eko and Agidi. I think they're the same. Eko and Agidi. That's gelatin. I don't like that thing at all. Let me not lie. But it's because it is fermented as well. You have your abacha and your ugba. If you're an Igbo person, you know this one. However, I'll actually advise you not the like the ones that you make with potash and oil is actually good, but as much as possible try to take the abacha that you see people selling with coconut inside water. That one is a better option because there's no added ingredient in it like oil or potash, which is actually unhealthy. But either way, you can take ugba and abacha. They're actually good because they are fermented as well. What else? Now, prebiotics are foods that are rich in fiber and vegetables. And in my own opinion, I feel like this is the one we should focus on the more when we are saying like we should eat the more, because it's actually the food for the good bacteria. So as you are eating food to stay alive, the good bacteria that will be helping your body is also eating food and it will stay alive and flourish. So you should focus on this one as well. So what are their meals? As I said, is fiber and vegetable. So you know that all your vegetable soup, as long as it's made in a healthy way, is rich in prebiotics. So whatever vegetable soup, any kind corn, ewedu, and you know it, your village local okazi, even the oha that they say is it overrated and be underrated. Oh, they say oha is overrated. It's actually good. It's actually a good option for prebiotics, which is good for your body. So is it still overrated? I don't know why that when I had it, I was like, oha, my own oha is overrated. God bless your tongue. Another food that is rich in prebiotics is your bone broth or pepper soup. Now, bone broth is actually the main thing that is rich in every nutrient that will help your gut, but you can actually substitute it with pepper soup if it's not, if getting bones in the market is not easy for you. But if you always go to market and you are buying it, you can actually reach out, you can tell the meat seller to sell bones for you, which you will make into bone broth, because it's funny enough, it's actually nutritious. Other foods rich in prebiotics are your oats, your beans, and all your fruits. Pineapple, watermelon, apple, mango, pawpaws are all great and rich in fiber. Now, when you want to talk about supplements, yes, you can buy the supplements that has the prebiotics and probiotics, but another supplement I would suggest you buy as well is zinc and omega fatty acid, which you find in cod liver oil. Now this zinc and omega fatty acid is actually what will help heal your gut and the gut lining, which is why I'm suggesting you buy that supplement. And one medicine that I know that has zinc in it is Calcimax, and that Calcimax also has vitamin D in it, which is great for women, and also calcium, which is good for your bone. And once you address your gut health issue, you see that not just your digestive health will improve, but your skin health as well will improve. And we've come to the end of today's video. If you found this helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to someone you think needs to watch this. Okay, and again I will say this: make your own personal research especially on the food that you are taking. Thank you very much for watching. I said I'll see you in my next video. Bye.